Would everyone please rise for the presentation of the colors? Color guard attention, color guard advance. Assembly salute to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard return the colors. Color guard forward march.
The Scholars Academy is a very special place. I've been working here for 13 years and my 3 children went here, and it's very close to my heart in so many ways, and I'm so privileged to be able to open up a teacher center here. As you can hopefully see, even though all our students are not here today, we hope that you can see them present in the building, as our students are at the heart of everything we do. The opening of our UFT Teacher Center is a powerful reflection of our shared commitment to touching the hearts and minds of educators and students alike, advancing equity, inspiring excellence, and fostering a collaborative community where both teachers and students can thrive. I'm so grateful now to be able to introduce our principal, Miss Michelle Smythe, without whom this Teacher Center wouldn't be possible.
Thank you. Good morning. It's our makeshift podium. It's really a drawer, so I had my remarks hidden in there. So good morning. It is my honor to welcome all of you to the official grand opening of the UFT Teacher Center here at the Scholars Academy. The UFT Teacher Center is a collaborative program of the United Federation of Teachers, the New York State Education Department, and the New York City Department of Education. The UFT Teacher Center provides high-quality professional learning opportunities for all teachers to better support all students. The Teacher Center builds teachers' instructional capacity and supports the development of teacher leaders within the school community. When our incredible chapter leaders, Kristen Camarinos and Becca Webb, can we please give them a big round of applause? When they came to me and brought up the idea of opening a teacher center here at Scholars Academy, it was a very clear and quick yes. And I wrote that in all caps. I don't know if I captured that in how I said it, but I said yes. The vision and mission of Scholars Academy and the Teacher Center are so strongly aligned. It was clear that this new partnership would be a strong force in continuing to build on our success as a school. My own personal experiences supported this quick decision. As a school-based math coach and staff developer, I started as a math coach in 2005. Thank you, Belinda, for helping me do the calculations. And being a school-based math coach at that time, years and years ago, I had the opportunity to work with the UFT Teacher Center early in my career. I was able to experience the strength of the train-the-trainer approach through regular workshops where all coaches were actively engaged in deep learning throughout the school year. The teacher leaders at the Teacher Center were an integral part of my own personal learning as an educator. And just to name them, because they were so important to me, they are old school, and I don't know how many of them are still there, but it was Joy, Athena, and Karen. They stand out to me. Do you remember them? They were absolutely phenomenal educators who did inspire me and helped train me for my career. And I'm so grateful to them and to the UFT Teacher Center for that powerful training. And I am very proud that we are now opening the second UFT Teacher Center here in District 27. So just before, I do like to keep things brief. I promise I'm pretty much done, but I do want to take a moment to recognize some of the people who've been crucial in supporting our efforts. first, can I please say a big thank you? Belinda mentioned it, and she's absolutely right. The students are at the heart of everything we do. And the truth of the matter is, they really run the show here to a very large degree, more than I've ever experienced in any school community. They really are. They're behind the scenes as our color guard, as our tour guides. They run the equipment in this studio. They do it all. So a big round of applause to the students who came in today and supported. I do want to say a big thank you. I know that a lot of people couldn't be here today, but we are the only high school that's part of District 27. So we are a unique school within our district, but the District 27 community is a tremendous, tremendous support to us here. So I do need to thank Superintendent Norman, Acting Superintendent Compson, the entire team, and thank you, Renee Marin, for joining us today to represent. So thanks to the District 27 team for all your support. I want to thank our custodial team for making sure everything was ready and prepared for us. Also, this space is just so beautiful. You really can't deny how wonderful this space is, and that is a really impressive teacher leader that we have behind the scenes, our media director, Juan Recinos. Thank you. One of our paraprofessionals has an eye for everything. She's so great at setting everything up, so I need to shout her out, Maria Mazzaferro, who does a great job getting everything ready. And we have a UFT Teacher Center committee: Rebecca Circo, Michelle Earls, Sue DeRuvo, Christina Quintana, and Aubrey Goldfarb. Some of them were here today. It was a little tough with Regents to get everyone here, but can we give them a big round of applause? Our teacher coaches, Kelly Hudson and Christina Frasca, they are our math coaches, and our literacy coach and UFT Teacher Center coach, Belinda Schwach. And I did save the UFT representatives for last because it would not happen without you. Kristen Camarinos and Becca Webb, our UFT chapter leaders, thank you so much for bringing this idea and for all that you do to collaborate to make this school as wonderful as it is. Lawrence Knight and Tabio DeCruz, thank you so much for your support. All of our Teacher Center staff and leadership, and Julia, thank you so much for supporting from the very beginning, making sure that everything was prepared and ready. So thank you everyone for your support with this initiative. It's very exciting to be here today to celebrate the grand opening of our UFT Teacher Center. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Smythe. And now I'd like to invite Rebecca Webb and Kristen Camarinos, our chapter leaders, up. Thank you.
It's very bright up here. Good morning, everyone. We're excited to be here for the official opening of the Scholars Academy UFT Teacher Center, a dream that has been many years in the making. The idea of a teacher center is not a new one, but often felt like asking for a unicorn. Great in theory, but not likely to happen. When it was first proposed, we were in the middle of a global pandemic, and snacks in a shared space weren't exactly the priority. But here we are, with our own space built for teachers, by teachers, complete with a working color printer and plenty of Post-its. This wouldn't have happened without the hard work of a great team. Huge thanks to Belinda, Julia, Lawrence, and Tabio, and Ms. Smythe, who helped take an idea from our heads and make it real right here in District 27. We are so grateful for the work you have put in and the support you have continued to offer us. And a special thanks to Kristen, because even though I'm in the shout outs, she had the initial idea. She did everything to bring it here in the first place, and it truly wouldn't have been possible without you. So thank you.
As chapter leaders, Becca and I work as a team. We joke that it's like a buddy system with more paperwork and less hiding spaces. Yes, it's always, yet it's always with a shared purpose: supporting our staff, advocating for what's right, and making sure no one feels alone. We're lucky to do this work alongside Mrs. Smythe, our principal. We say this all the time, right? Principals and chapter leaders, we're not supposed to work together, right? People don't think we get along, but we are very, very much alike. Neither of these jobs are glamorous. We can't fix everything, and we're not always seen as humans. But we show up every single day for our staff and for our students. Our Teacher Center is a direct result of all that effort and proof that we believe in something bigger than ourselves and our personal gains. What happens in this Teacher Center, the planning, the learning, or just pausing to breathe, feeds directly into student success. Supporting teachers is supporting our kids. And when teachers have the space to collaborate and grow, our school gets stronger. Thank you to everyone who helped make this possible. Becca has named everyone. Our Teacher Center is proof that collaboration is alive and well at Scholars. Thank you.
So as we wrap up, I mean, Miss Smythe mentioned so many people that were so integral in creating this Teacher Center. So I want to personally say that the resources, support, teamwork, and love behind the Teacher Center, as well as teacher centers across the city, cannot be matched anywhere outside of the NYC UFT. I'm sure of that. I want to thank all the site coaches, especially Julia, whose unwavering support has been such a treasure to me in starting this journey. I want to thank all the site coaches and district coaches who are here also supporting me, especially my cohort members, Jessica and Eugenia, my new cohort mate. You will hear from Julia a little bit later when we go downstairs. I would also like to recognize the new staff team, Ramadu, Kelmi, and Maria Elena, who provide essential training and support for all the new coaches. I would love to bring up Vincent Pilato, who's the executive director of the UFT Teacher Center. Thank you.
Thank you, Belinda. She just gave me a promotion. I'm actually the director of the UFT Teacher Center. Yes. The UFT Teacher Center Executive Director and Vice President of Education, Mary Vaccaro. She could not be here today. She brings her greetings. First, I want to say you feel it when you walk into a building. And so this is a special place. The students who escorted me up and gave me the tour were wonderful. And it's more than just, oh, I'm part of a student leadership team and I'm going to bring you to a room. You can tell that they loved their school. They loved the programs, the different programs that they have the honor and the ability to go to because there's a vision here. And I believe that the vision is sort of a collective team that's here to address the needs of the students. I had the opportunity to talk to Principal Smythe for a few minutes before this started. And you know, I'm a technology teacher by trade, and I'm blown away by this stuff. And you don't see it in every school. And I asked Principal Smythe, well, how do you maintain these programs? And she kind of came into the history of how these programs are being maintained, especially the hydroponics lab, which is a phenomenal hydroponics lab. It's the biggest one I've seen. And how, you know, they have to struggle for funding to make these things continually work. But here's a wonderful program where they're giving back to the community, giving food to the community. The students love it. And as a grant-funded program, we feel those struggles too. I asked the principal, how did you come across the Teacher Center? How did you decide to get the Teacher Center? She gave all the credit to the chapter leaders. And she also spoke about when she started in 2020, how there was a new crop of teachers during a pandemic and how it was almost impossible to develop those teachers and give them the support that they need. And when you have a Teacher Center in place in regular times, there's no better support for new teachers than the Teacher Center. I'm the product of a Teacher Center. My very first day, I was able to go and visit the Teacher Center. I knew I needed help. There's a new teacher crisis in this country, as well as other crises, and people don't want to come into the profession. When they come into the profession, hard statistics show that 47% of them are out of the profession within 5 years. Teacher Center schools have a 90% retention rate of new teachers. And it all goes to that goal of meeting the needs of students. So whether you're a new teacher and you need to get acclimated to the art of teaching, the profession of teaching, or if you're a seasoned veteran teacher and you have new curriculums that are thrown at you every 3 years, or new standards that are thrown at you, or all kinds of things. That's what Teacher Center is about. It's about relationships. It's a different philosophy of supporting your peers. It's a trusting environment where you can come and talk about your failures and your successes and learn and grow. And again, when Principal Smythe mentioned that, she had a choice to either maintain 4 administrators here or have 3 administrators and then add on a teacher center to bring a different level of support, I applaud you. And you've worked with Teacher Center, so you know, because once you've been touched by Teacher Center, you know. So I'm so happy that we're here, a part of this special place. It's just a wonderful place. I want to thank some people that are here in the audience. Bridget Ryan, who helps us politically and helps keep us funded. Tabio De La Cruz, the Queensboro rep. Evelyn Edwards, our field liaison of our district coaches. Danielle and Margentina, our field liaisons for Queens. And, of course, the best, Julia, who's working so hard with Belinda. And Belinda just graduated from new staff, so congratulations to you. She had 12 sessions throughout the year, I believe. In new staff training, she mentioned it. Very intensive, once a month. She came down to 52 Broadway. Tomorrow we get to celebrate her graduation as a full supported Teacher Center coach. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to the school. It's wonderful. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you so much. I would also like to recognize and thank for being here Tabio De Cruz, our UFT Queensboro representative, and Lawrence Knight, our UFT District 27 representative. Thank you so much for being here. Would you like to come up and speak, Mr. Knight? Yeah. Thank you.
So good morning, everyone. The nice thing about probably coming almost close to the end is that pretty much the speakers before pretty much said everything. But I just want to thank you, Principal Smythe, Becky, and let me just get that part right. Becky and Kristen for your collaboration. I like to come to Scholars. This is my third visit to Scholars. The first visit was your grand reopening of the library, and now this. And as part of the job of a district rep, this was a part that these kind of activities, this is what I really like best, the celebration. And one of the things, and if you have not seen the new library yet, whenever you do get a chance, please take a look at it. And when I look back and I see what the new Teacher Center and the library have in common is it's the space that it provides. It's a space for coming together, for collaboration, and to build relationships. And so in building community and relationships, that's so essential to the learning. Principal Smythe mentioned this is our second Teacher Center in District 27. That is a goal of mine to really grow the number of Teacher Centers in District 27 because the work that we do is too important. District 27, pretty much like most of New York city districts, the demographics is varied. Each school's needs is different, and the importance of a teacher center is the uniqueness it brings to a school, right? It's a just-in-time learning. it's a tailored learning. And so it's not something to be taken lightly, right? It's the lifeblood. Professional development is a lifeblood of the source of our work. And we're not just talking any professional development, we're talking high quality professional development. And my experience as a teacher, going to any teacher center PD, it's impactful. You always get something, take something to the classroom, because it's not just, well, let's create a PD. They know what's in New York City's public schools. They know the curriculum. So it's really giving you something to take back to your school. So, and by the way, this Teacher Center is one of the initiatives that the UFT really takes very seriously. Even before becoming a district rep, I volunteer from time to time to go to Albany, and it's always on the agenda. So thank you again, Principal Mythe and scholars, for the work that you're doing. I wish you much success in this new endeavor, and I know you will be great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Knight. Finally, I'd like to thank our District 27 representative who's here, Ms. Renee Marin. Thank you so much for coming and supporting, as I started with Literacy Coach last year and moving forward to Teacher Center. All your help is greatly appreciated. Tabio, thank you so much again. Would you like to say a few? He's a waiver. That's what we had said. Thank you, Mr. DeCruz. So that wraps up this part of our Teacher Center at Scholars Academy opening. And now we're all going to make our way down to the Teacher Center for ribbon cutting and breakfast. Thank you so much.
Let the learning begin.
Wait.
Oh, wait, no. Wait. Which way are you looking? Ready? Look first.
Go.
Wow, this is the most posed I've ever had it. Go. They're wired. It's wired ribbon. That was great. And now we can go. It's hard to I don't like this giant shears. We're walking back up. Check it out. Another space. We get to go in here all the time. We won't see you. We're going to have a toast. We just want to get everybody ready. Oh, thank you. I said it like definitely serve. Oh, you can see it. I'm surprised nobody else comes in to do that. I know. Well, they saw the ribbon. And they're like, do not miss it. Okay. Serve that. I feel like I have you. Congratulations, your school is wonderful.
Very nice.
It's so nice to see this many people in this room. Welcome. I am Julia Dodlin. I am the field liaison who works here with Belinda. And I have some notes. I don't usually do this, but I did take notes today on an envelope. So this is our cohort's 5th grand opening this year. Teacher Center is growing. And as it was stated, we started this school year with just one Teacher Center with this beautiful coach, Jessica Herron. And she joined us today. And we actually are going to end the year with potentially 4 teacher centers. And our newest coach, Lagenia Ray, is here. So that's really great to have this in our house today. But today is not about you guys, even though I'm happy you're here. It's about this beautiful lady, Belinda. And I just want to thank the chapter leaders, Ms. Camarinos and Ms. Webb, for really bringing Teacher Center to this school. And also to Ms. Smythe for giving it the thumbs up to have it go through and writing yes in all caps. It really means a lot. So, Belinda is so great to represent the Teacher Center at Scholars Academy. She is enthusiastic. She is excited to be part of us. And she's a perfect fit because she really embodies that growth mindset. She wants to learn. She wants to bring the learning to teachers. She loves students, and it is clear in what she says and in what she does. So thank you for joining our Teacher Center family. But I'm not done. You're a great fit. So please join me and wish Belinda the best of luck on this new journey for her and to have this beautiful Teacher Center at the Scholars Academy. Cheers. I actually was done.
Thank you so much, everyone, and we would love for you to please enjoy breakfast. And I also want to thank my dear friend, Michelle Earl, who's responsible for these adorable Teacher Center branded cupcakes. Thank you so
I
much.
want the chocolate and cookies and cream frosting.
Enjoy. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Earl.
Cheers. Job well done. Cheers.
There's coffee as well.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.